my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video, and I'm going to be turning the camera around and not doing a crafty project on my desk. I'm going to be bringing you a holiday gift guide stocking stuffer idea video. So bringing you a bunch of products that I love to use in my craft room, items that I have used in my videos over the year, and items that I'm going to be using and have been using, that you might see popping up in my videos a little bit more. And this is a idea video, so maybe you see a product and it gives you another idea, and it sets you up for thinking about more small items that you could gift to your crafty friends or family members, or maybe sneak in some items into your stocking this holiday season. So I have 10 items to share with you today. They are going to be in no particular order, and I will have everything listed down below in the description box. And if it is an item that has lots of colors in the palette, I will link to the product page so that you can see all of the different colors and decide which you want. Maybe your friend or family member only needs a specific color and they've mentioned that to you, so you can go find that specific color and make their crafting dreams come true this holiday season. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So in no particular order, I'm going to start off with the Positively Everything tool from Simon Says Stamp. Here it is out of the package. And here it is in the package. Now this comes in 9 different colors. So I have 4 of them. I picked up one for myself and my 3 kiddos to craft with. So we got the green one, we got the red one. My oldest loves green. My youngest boy loves red. So I love that you can get them in so many different colors for your favorite color, your friend's favorite color, your family member's favorite color. And also picked up a pink for my craft room as well, but also for my daughter when she is crafting with us. Hopefully soon. She's only 20 months old, but I know she wants to craft with us. She wants to do everything her older brothers are doing, and this is something safe that I can give her from my craft room when she wants to take all of my fun crafting supplies. So I picked up one for her in case I'm using the one that I have in my craft room. And then I love teal, so I had to pick up a teal one. So my son has already been using this one. There is paint on it. So these are so great. It says on the back here, it's the dream tool for all crafters that can do positively everything. It has a non-skid surface, so it's not going to move around on your desk. It's going to stay still. It is adhesive resistant. It's a brush cleaner, heat safe, jar opener, and more. I've seen people hold their drinks on it on their craft desk so that it does not spill over, or holding their ink pads so that they're not moving around when they're doing their ink blending. My son is using it for his hot glue gun so that he doesn't wreck his desk. The reason why I really wanted these for my kids was so that when they are watercoloring, and they love to watercolor, they can use this to dab off their paintbrushes in between colors and make sure that all of the watercolor is off so that they don't blend those colors. So that is another way. There's so many options with this. I'm sure you can come up with more ideas, and they're super cute. So that is number 1. Number 2, there's going to be 3 different categories with this one. So we have inks. Now, the Distress Oxide inks and the Distress Minis. And then I do not have any of them, but there's also the Distress inks, which are the big palette of the Distress ink minis. So they're going to look like this, but they're going to say Distress ink. So if your crafty friend or crafty family member collects the Distress ink cubes that are bigger, that is a great add-on to them. Maybe they have all of them, but I don't know. I don't personally have all of them. There is 61 colors of distress inks. I know I don't have all of those. So I have been collecting all of the mini cubes. I do have all of those ones, but I do not have all the oxides. So this is definitely something that you could add to your friend's collection. And a tip for the distress inks is if you know that your crafty friend doesn't have them all, one thing that my husband has done in the past for birthdays is he has gone into my ink drawer, hopefully it's organized at the time, and he has taken a picture of the inks so that when he goes to the store or to a website, he can look at the colors and pick out which ones I do not have. So that is a tip for you if you have a chance to peek into your family member or friend's craft desk. Just a tip. So yeah, the minis come individually. Most of them come individually. The latest sets do not come individually yet, or they come in packs of 4. So that is an option as well. I will link to the distress inks as much as I can for you to go with. So that is the ink, one of my favorite inks in my craft room, and I am slowly collecting more of the distress oxides. So maybe your crafting friends are doing the same thing. Now, adhesives. So there is so many different adhesives out there. I will link to the adhesive page if I can, but these are my go-to adhesives for liquid. For liquid adhesive, I just use normal Elmer's clear glue and a few other ones that are not available in the online world, but I picked them up locally. But these ones I can definitely link to for you, and these are my go-to. So this is the Scotch ATG tape refills, and it is for the advanced tape glider. So if your crafting friends have one of these, definitely go ahead and pick these up for a little craft gift box. It comes with 2 and it looks like this. I only have 1 in here because I used it up. You don't want to run out of this, because if you have projects, it doesn't hurt to have these on hand. And then my other go-to adhesive is the Xyron sticker maker, which looks like this. So it's a little X from Xyron, and these are perfect to have on hand. This is the permanent adhesive refill cartridge. There is also a non-permanent one that is repositional. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to have these on hand. So these are my favorite adhesives in my craft room. And then we have the Simon Hurley stamping foams. It comes with 4. These are amazing. If you have not seen these used yet, definitely go ahead and check out what they are. They are called the Simon Hurley stamping foams from Ranger. I have done a few videos on my channel using them. I just did one where I used leaves from outside and got the texture in there. So yeah, these are such a fun tool, and I feel like everybody needs to try them in the crafting world. So fun. You can make anything into a stamp. How cool is that? So yeah, and it comes with 4 for like $5. Such a cool idea, such a cool tool. Definitely go ahead and give it a try. Yes, please. Okay, so then there is the Ranger Emboss It pens, and this particular pack that I have, it came in white, or it's clear, but it is white and then black. So these pens, you just write on them or outline something and put embossing powder over it, and heat set it, and voila, you have an embossed look. So you could do your own handwriting or outline something, or with the clear, add a clear embossing over an image and just make it shiny. I love these. These are only $5 for both of them, or around that price range. So it's a great deal to get your embossing powders working even more. And I believe it also comes in 2 packs of the black. There's different options with them, but I love the clear the most, and then the black is fun too. So those are awesome tools to have in your craft room. I love those. I go to them all the time. So from that, embossing powder. Now companies, all of the companies have their own embossing powders. I love Simon Says Stamp embossing powder. I have a few Michael's Recollections embossing powders too. This is the Wow Glow in the Dark embossing powder. Lawn Fawn has embossing powder. Brutus Monroe has embossing powder, and there's so many companies that have embossing powder. So I will link to embossing powder, and you can pick and choose. I know that I would love to try other companies' embossing powder too. So why not? All the embossing powder. So Pixie Spray. So this is a light tack repositional adhesive for stencils. So if you use stencils a lot, or your crafty friend or family member uses stencils a lot, this is great. I've been using this so much on stencils. It keeps them still, and it is a great thing in the craft room. So I will link to this. This one doesn't really need a lot of promotion. And we have 2 products that do similar things but still offer differences. So you have the Nuvo Crystal Drops from Nuvo, and you have the Pops of Color that are exclusive to scrapbook.com. So I started using these originally, and then Pops of Color was just released quite recently from scrapbook.com. So this one gives you dots, and it's pretty straightforward. These ones offer a little bit more of a flatter dot and a little bit more of a different method, but honestly they both do the same things, just in a little bit of a different way, and I love both of them. And the Pops of Color come in 14 colors, and there's more on the way. And the Nuvo Crystal Drops, I have no idea how many colors there are. There's so many different colors, and there's also different branded, like different names for these. Yeah, so I will link to the Nuvo Crystal Drops and the Pops of Color, and you can kind of go with it. If you want to know more about these products, check out my videos or search Pops of Color or Nuvo Drops, and you're going to find options. You're going to see if you like it, if you want to try them out, or if you know that your crafting friend or family member would like to try these out, definitely go ahead and pick them up. Okay, so 2 more items to share with you. We have 3 different products that are very similar. So these are the glitter brush marker pens. So we have the Nuvo Shimmer, the Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen. This one is very new to me. I recently got it in a card kit from Simon Says Stamp, but it does the same as the other ones, maybe a little bit better. I don't know, but whatever your preference, whatever your company that you like, that is fine. And then this is the Wink of Stella, and then we have the Spectrum Noir Glitter Sparkle Marker. So 3 different companies that have similar products. If you want a glitter overlay with them, and they do come in other colors as well. These are just the clear, but there's other colors to add glitter and sparkle to your projects without too many sparkles coming off of your project. So this is a fun way to add that glitter, that shine, that sparkle in a not so messy way. So I will link to these down below in the description box. And lastly, this is a new product to me very recently. I got this in a card kit from Simon Says Stamp, but this is the paper glaze, and I have wanted to try these for a while. So I was so excited to get this and there is so many different colors. But you use this over stencils, and you can use it just as a background. I definitely want to go ahead and experiment, and I might have to pick up a few more of these because they're pretty and they shine and they add such a fun element to your crafting. So I will link to all of the colors. I'm sure there's other companies, but this one is from Picket Fence Studio. Alrighty, so that is the gift guide for this year. Like I said, I only used products from my craft room that I have used and loved. And there is so many crafting supplies out there, so many fun things, so many small tools, and there's definitely products that I want to try. So maybe this year I'll have to try out some new crafty supplies to share with you next year. We'll have to see how it goes. But until then, keep crafting. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from my craft room to yours. I'll see you in the next video. I have so many holiday projects coming your way, so stay tuned. And definitely be a subscriber if you are not already, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going to upload next. Until the next video, bye for now.